Hey yo. Peace and blessings to everybody out there, man. It's your kinfolk DMR, back with another episode of Back to the Lab Live, where we celebrate classic hip-hop albums, legendary MCs, DJs, producers, etc., in the cashmere sweater. What's good? What's good to everybody in the building, man? Tell me something good. I see my sister tapping in. What's up, sissy? I see you. Yes, indeed, man. How was everybody weekend? How was Mother's Day? You know what I'm saying? How was Mother's Day for you? Share. I got the lovely share the experience in the building, as y'all probably already know. How was your Mother's Day?
Good evening, y'all. My Mother's Day was absolutely fulfilled with love, fun, laughs, all kind of stuff. It was fantastic. Reminds me why I did what I did to get what I got and working on how I work on.
How was the food? Did you enjoy the food?
I really enjoyed the food when we had, I ate twice actually that day. Went to your mom's house.
Shout out to my tea lady. Shout out to my sister.
Had a good time. The food was delicious. The shrimp and grits was amazing.
Shrimp and
We
grits.
had stuffed bell pepper and some big brisket meats. It was good.
Yes, indeed. Yes,
It was
indeed.
good. And then I left there, went to my daughter and my son. They took me out and had some very delicious crawfish, I may say. It was good.
Was they bussing? Was they smacking?
They was smacking and they wasn't even like fire in your mouth like some people.
Did they have the right seasoning on it and all that good stuff? The garlic and everything was busting. Oh man, hold up, man! Shout out to your kids.
And then we went to the arcade and it was good.
Oh, y'all hit the arcade. Hey, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. So, Shared Experience had a lovely Mother's Day weekend with everybody out there, man. You know, I see my sister in the building. You know, how was your Mother's Day, sissy? Yes, indeed. And everybody else that's out there. Look, so if you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook, I want to welcome you. Big love, you know what I'm saying? I wish I can hug y'all all, you know what I'm saying? And if you're listening to this on the Back to the Lab podcast, salute to you also, you know what I'm saying? We're going to make sure that we don't miss no bases. Ain't that what they say? We touch every base, you know what I'm saying?
She cooked and it was good.
Yeah, I already know.
Pasta from that party, that was fire.
Yeah, my sister's like a real live chef around this bitch, man. She be whipping shit up, you know. So out of share, you know what I'm saying, my mama, my sisters, man, look, I ain't gonna never ever miss a meal, you know what I'm saying? I got some good women around me, man. Salute to y'all. Salute. And happy Mother's Day to everybody out there. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man. So what else is up? So, man, I don't got no birthdays, man. So, but if it's anybody out there celebrating a birthday, your birthday fall this week, big love, big salute. If it's any MCs out there, you know, DJs, producers, or whatever, y'all know my slogan, you know, et cetera. Any of y'all out there celebrating the birthday, man, big love, happy birthday. We still in Taurus season?
Yes.
Still in Taurus season. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do. But I think it's time to get to this hip hop, man, because I got quite a few albums I got to talk about today, and I got my album of the week. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody, man. Y'all see the banner going across the screen, man. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube. Make sure you follow on the Instagram, the Facebook. You know what I'm saying? We in here, man. We trying to make sure that we touch all the bases. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's get into it. So let me drop this off. Now, I got quite a few albums today that's celebrating milestone anniversaries. They're going to be celebrating anniversaries this week. And if you don't know, you know, the way we do things here is we celebrate like a week in advance, you know what I'm saying? So it's going to be the week of May 13th through May 19th. And any milestone anniversaries that's falling within this 7-day period, we want to give them their salutes. We want to give them their flowers and everything right now. You know, some of these albums you may have heard before. Some of them you may not have heard of. But that's what we here for. And we try to make sure that we lay it out so you can know what we jamming. And if you heard it before, man, hit me in the DM, man. You know, let's just kind of like, you know, chop it up about it or whatever. You know, I'm reachable, man. That's my quote. I'm reachable. You know. Let's see. Yo, my sister say shout out to my nephew, man. My nephew is going to the Navy, man. That's a good look. That's a good look right there. Go ahead and put that work in, man. You know, I know they pay good. You know what I'm saying? Hope you don't go after no war or nothing like that. You know. But I'm just saying, you know, just go take care of the business. I don't want my nephew going to no war, man. You know what I'm saying? Leave that on the back burner. All right, so we're gonna start. I guess we're gonna start with the oldest, and work our way up to the most recent. You know, with me, shit got to be 10 years or older. You know what I'm saying? For it to even be kind of like put in a discussion. You know what I'm saying? It's got to stand the test of time. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what we talking about right there. So I'm gonna start with the oldest joint, then we're gonna work our way forward. Oh man, this is a good one. This is a good one right here. I got some classics. So let me get ready to drop my shit. First and foremost, we're gonna chop it up about Nice and Smooth, man. The self-titled debut album, Nice and Smooth. Celebrating 35 years, man. 35 years. Shout out to Greg Nice, Smooth B. Them boys put on a hell of a show, you know what I'm saying, when we checked them out in where we was at
At the
Coney Island?
Coney Island.
Yeah, Coney Island. Yeah. Them boys put on a hell of a show.
He was in the audience, he was doing his thing.
Yeah, man. So definitely want to give them their flowers, man, for their contribution on their debut album. Let me drop a few facts. On the album, man. This the debut, like I said, from Greg Nice and MC Smooth B. The actual release date is May 16th, 1989. This was on Fresh and Sleeping Bag Records. If you don't know Sleeping Bag, you know, go do your research. Sleeping Bag, that's who EPMD was on too. So go check your history, do your background, man. Check out Sleeping Bag Records. They was one of the dopest labels back in the days, man. They had some talent on that label. So yeah, go check that out. It wasn't a lot of features on this album. You know, this was back in the days when boys didn't really, you know, do a lot of features and everything. It was produced by Nice and Smooth themselves. You know what I'm saying? With mixes by DJ Teddy Ted, the Ooh Child. Shout out to Teddy Ted. I had the pleasure of meeting Teddy Ted out there in Jersey. You know what I'm saying? Dope guy. I did have some standouts on this track. On this album. My sister, she up there talking about sometimes I rhyme slow, sometimes I rhyme quick. See that? She know her history. Man. I'm proud of you, sis. Sis know her history, man. I highlighted some joints on here, man, that I definitely like. I was like, yeah, you know, so if I was to recommend this to somebody, you know, what would I tell them to bump? You know what I'm saying? So let me pull that list up. Now it's 89, you know, it ain't like new, you know, lyrical, crazy and trapped out beats. I mean, it's 89, you know what I'm saying, New York, Bronx, you know what I'm saying, Brooklyn type shit. So, you know, it had that bop back then, man. It had that old school bop, man. You know, that 80s NYC, that summertime shit. You know, so check out Something I Can't Explain. Check out We Are Number One. Definitely Funky for You. You know, you got to check that one out. Check out Ooh Child. That's the song. That's Teddy Ted track right there. And check out Gold. Yeah, Gold is one that you definitely want to rock, man. You know what I'm saying? They give you that. I mean, even though it's old school, man, it kind of give you a new school vibe too, man. Because I mean, Gold never played out. You know, everybody still rocking big piece and chains, big grills, and all kind of shit. So yeah, so the Gold thing is still relevant, man. So the track is relevant. Yo, shout out to Jamal King. Say definitely a classic, a brick in the hip hop foundation for sure. Shout out to Jamal King, man. That's why we're trying to give these flowers today, man, and let these MCs very appreciated from Back to the Lab and the Lab Techs. You know what I'm saying? So we try not to miss nobody out there. All right. So the next album on deck. Let's see. Next album on deck, and this is a special one to me too, man, because I actually got this one. I actually got this one on vinyl. So I always got to show off. I always got to show off my vinyl when I actually got it. You know what I'm saying? So the next album that we gonna chop it up about, man, Special Ed, Youngest in Charge. Definitely a classic, man. And even though we just had that anniversary for Nas recently, the Illmatic anniversary, we got to shout out Special Ed too, man, because Special Ed was another one of them MCs that came out as a youngster, like very, very young, still in his teens, and could roll with the big dogs, man, and really had bars like that. Special Ed, one of them dudes, man. I see Jamal put another comment. Side note, Tupac signed nice and smooth to Machiavelli. Yeah, for sure. Big facts. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. About this Special Ed, man. Special Ed is one of them guys, man. You remember my dude was in Juice. He had rolled up on what was homeboy name? What was that? Raheem? Yeah, rolled up on Raheem Girl, man. Swooped up Raheem Girl. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Khalil Kane, from Juice and many other movies and everything. Yeah, man. This is my guy. Hey, and speaking of my nephew, my nephew kind of favor Special Ed. With the curly do and shit, man. When he ain't got his hand braids, you know what I'm saying? You can see them curls, man. He got that curly do. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, Special Ed. So yeah, that's Brooklyn representing Bushwick. No, that's Flatbush. As a matter of fact, I knew it was one of them bushes. That's Flatbush, man. Yo, but shout out to Bushwick. Man. Bushwick was a beast, huh? Exactly. Bushwick was a beast. Not Bushwick Bill. We talk Bushwick Brooklyn. Yeah.
The place.
Woo. Say, man, that Bushwick Brooklyn is a monster, man. I know it was crazy back in the day. But yeah, me and Sher was just out there like last summer. Yeah, they wild out there in Bushwick. Real talk. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going. Special Ed, Youngest in Charge. 35th anniversary, man. May 16th, 1989 is the exact release date. This was on Profile Records. Profile Records also had Nemesis. You remember Nemesis? I got the munchies for your bass. Mm-hmm. And Profile Records also had Run DMC. Everybody think that Run DMC was on Def Jam. Run DMC was on Profile.
Don't you got no?
I got a
Profile promo.
I got a promo single album. Yeah, a Run DMC Sucker MCs. Yeah, man. So yeah, that's Profile right there. Profile putting these boys on the map back in the day, man. Everybody, you need to do your homework on these labels, man. I know we like to give props to labels like No Limit and Def Jam and them big labels, but they had some labels back in the days that really, really had some talent on it, man, from coast to coast. You know what I'm saying? I was talking about Sleeping Bag earlier, Sleeping Bag Fresh. So Profile is another one that y'all, just check out, man. Just check out some of the talent that was on Profile. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Jamal King. Jamal King, man, dropping. He say facts, man. He say I'm dropping facts, man. What Jamal King? Where you from, fam? Put it in the comments. Let us know where you from, man. You know what I'm saying? You can tell he a real hip hop head. He know his shit. Let me tell you about some of my favorite tracks off of Youngest in Charge. Definitely, I got it made. You can't go wrong with that one. I'm your idol, your highest title, numero uno.
I think one of those Greek groups used that. I think it was
I'm not a Puerto Rican, but I'm speaking so that you know.
Not one college party without that song.
You know what I'm saying? Baton Rouge, that's what's up, man. Baton Rouge, Louisiana in this bitch. That's what I'm talking about. Shout out to the boot, man. You know what I'm saying? What's Baton Rouge? What's that 337? Ain't that, what's Baton Rouge?
No, that's Lake Charles.
That's Lake Charles. What's Baton Rouge?
What is it?
I want to say it's like 252 or something like that.
What's the area
What's that area code, man? Goddamn, Baton Rouge. 225. Yeah. That's it, my nigga. He put it up in there. I pause. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, you gotta be real careful, cause just in case my boy Playboy in the comments, you gotta be real careful with this sucker. But yeah, man. We definitely got to give Special Ed his props, man. And I'm gonna give Special Ed a pass for that. I mean, I probably don't matter, but he had made a statement on Drink Champs, and he say when NWA came around, it kind of messed up the culture. It kind of fucked up the culture, and I don't think people really understood what he was saying, because he really didn't explain it like he wanted to. But what he was saying was kind of like that I don't give a fuck, that explicit, that reality gangster part of music.
He should have used another word.
Yeah.
Because it didn't mess it up. Because whatever they was talking about, you had to actually listen to those lyrics, and they was just telling what was going on.
Yeah.
And that's why the people had a problem with it.
Yeah, they were saying that West Coast was giving it out too graphic and too raw. You know what I'm saying? And
that's what they saw. They make it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, real talk,
they
man.
Make it up, and I think that was the biggest issue.
Yeah, man. So yeah, big salute for that. I Got It Made. I'm the Magnificent was a banger. Think About It. That's another one of my joints. Think About It. Action and The Bush. That was a song about Flatbush, man. A song giving props to his hood in Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? The whole album was produced by Howie T. Oh, let me get my charger out of there, please. I don't know why I didn't charge the joint up. The whole album was produced by Howie T. If that name sounds familiar to you, then that's the guy that did the production for Chubb Rock. You know what I'm saying? Hitman Howie T. Put a lot of hits out there. You know what I'm saying? Worked with a lot of the old school legends, man, that we know and love. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I always like to drive fast, and I don't leave nobody out, especially no producers, man. With a show called Back to the Lab, we definitely can't leave out no producers. All right? That boy say New York wasn't ready for the reality side of hip hop. That's real. That's real. Like they had their way of putting it out, but they just didn't get as graphic as West Coast got and as Down South got. I mean, they could have, but they just didn't. They kind of like put it in codes and just kind of like just made it. They made it like conscious when they talked about it. They ain't just drop it real blunt. You know what I'm saying? In surface level like that.
Yeah.
They ain't do it.
Yeah, he should have said something more like they started a revolution or evolution of hip hop. But to say they messed it up, I don't really think.
Yeah.
Maybe he just, then again, people probably read a little bit more.
Yeah, but then he went on another podcast and kind of cleared it up a little bit, and Corrupt and Daz or somebody, they all had a Zoom call or whatever, and they talked to him about it. So it was a good look. It turned out to be a good look, man. Good. Salute to them G's right there. You know what I'm talking about? We got somebody else in the comments. We got Steven in the comments. Cool G Rap, KRS-One, Chuck D. Definitely some legends, man. Definitely some legends. I really love Cool G Rap, man. All right, next album on deck. Now, I haven't listened to this album yet, but if anybody heard anything if you heard anything on this album, man, drop some facts about it, man, because it's gonna be on my playlist, man. Now, it's not available on Apple. I'm gonna have to get this on YouTube or something like that, man. But it is the 25th anniversary of Raucous Records presents Sound Bombing 2. You know what I mean? This was on Raucous Records, released May 18, 1999, with some of the producers. LP from Run the Jewels with Killer Mike. Lee Stone did a lot of work with Pharaoh Monch. High Tech rocking with Talib Kweli and a bunch of other guys from the Midwest, you know what I'm saying, and many others that contributed to the production on this album right here, man. I can't wait to bump this joint right here. You know what I'm saying? But if anybody know anything about it, man, drop some facts on it, man. Drop some facts, man, because this gonna be my first time bumping this joint. Let's see some of the features on here. So it looks like it was like a mixtape, and this is the second installment of a compilation series. Okay, so let's say a compilation. But with all the producers there, you know, it's a lot of different producers, a lot of different artists. And it was put together and mixed by DJ Babu and J Rock of the Beat Junkies. You know what I'm saying? It's just a variety of tracks, man, from a lot of different artists. Both rockers, signees, and other artists from other labels. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Jamal King said the 1999, the single with Common. Word. You got something you was finna say? It sound like you was finna. No. Sound like you was finna go in.
I'm looking at the album. Well, no, I'm not about to go in. I'm just saying that I'm looking at this album cover, and
it looked like it got Mos Def.
And first, I want to give a shout out to our generation making this cover or the artistry on here, even for hip hop, graffiti, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They've been doing that, and this is like a new concept to people nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
Using cartoons and AI looking situations. But anyway, I was just wondering who was everybody on this cover.
All right, so it looked like we got Mos Def on here for sure. We got Eminem. Mm-hmm. We got R.A. the Rugged Man. That's the guy with the red hat on the right side, the white guy.
Okay.
Talib Kweli right there next to Mos Def.
Okay. Who's the lady?
The lady is Bahamadea. She from Philly. You know what I'm saying? She gets busy. You know what I'm saying? Now Common name is mentioned on here, so I'm guessing that's Common on the other side of Mos Def. In between Mos Def and the guy with the glasses. And if I had to guess, I would say the guy with the glasses. I don't know, man. That might be Prince Paul or somebody. I don't know. I see his name mentioned on here too. But yeah, it's a lot of people on here, man. I never bumped this album. Let's see. We got some comments, man. Sadat X from Brand Nubian. He on that joint. I can't make out which one he is. That's probably Sadat X on the right up under the parental advisory sign. Yeah. Sissy, no, that's not Lady of Rage. That's Bahamadea. That's Bahamadea right there. You know what I'm saying? Philly. She used to rap with the fro. She had a gap in her tooth. You know what I'm saying? She spit like a motherfucker. For real. Yeah, man. But look like a classic. And I hear this album mentioned a lot. I've been seeing this album cover for years and years and years. Even back when it first came out, I remember seeing it in magazines and everything. But you know, I don't know. I just never got into it because, you know, this was kind of like backpack type rap. You know what I'm saying? If it had a sub genre, it would be like backpack type of rap. You know what I'm saying? But them boys still got spit. All them boys still got spit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that my guys from Smith and Wesson down there, the Cocoa Brothers. That's Cocoa Brother. Yeah, that's Tech and Steel down there at the bottom. Yeah. I see what's going on here. Yeah, this is going to be a treat, man. I'm looking forward to jamming this. Man. All right. Next up. Oh, yeah. So next up we got, since we talking Eminem. Eminem was on that joint. It's the 15th anniversary of Relapse. It was released on the same day as this album. No, I'm sorry. That was 10 years later. When I'm talking about 2009, it was a long list of albums that dropped in 2009. And it's just number one of a list that we're about to get into from 2009. Same day, May 19th. All right, this was Eminem Relapse on Aftermath, Shady Interscope, with production by Dre, of course, and Mark Batson. You know what I'm saying? I never bumped this album before. But you know how we do here at Back to the Lab. We like to make sure we get everybody their flowers, man, for their contribution. You know what I'm saying? Definitely want to show Eminem some love, man. Give him his flowers for his album anniversary. And then we gonna move on. We gonna move on to the next joint, man. Because, you know, hey. You know, creative director, you know, I'd have been taught some lessons. Let's go. All right, let's take it to Brooklyn. Busta Rhymes. Back on my bullshit. I thought it was back on my Brooklyn shit, but yeah, it was like, it's back on my bullshit.
Well, that probably was the radio version.
Yeah.
Because I think that's what he said.
Yeah, this is another one of them 2009 joints, you know, 15-year anniversary. Now, I bumped this one, you know what I'm saying, and I found some joints from this bitch that I like, man. But let me drop some facts real quick. So, like I said, it's the May 19, 2009 long list of 2009 drops we're going to get into. This was on Flip Mode, Universal Motown, with production by Cool and Dre, DJ Scratch, Pharrell Williams, and many, many more. Many, many more, man. Let me pull that album up and tell y'all what I was bumping on here. The lead single from that joint, Respect My Conglomerate. I was bumping that. Boy, Jamal King say, oh shit, yeah, 15 years on this joint. Shoot for the Moon. Was definitely digging that one. A-Rap Money. You remember that A-Rap? We getting A-Rap Money. Yeah. Yeah. Hit that. I'm gonna go get my featuring, you know, Mike Epps. They took the excerpt from when Mike Epps was like 15, 17, 25, 47. You know what I'm saying? So they made a whole track using that as the hook and shit. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I'm gonna go get my, you know, 25, 40. Like, you got to bump it later on after the show. But yeah, what else was I feeling from this album? If you don't know, now you know. Featuring Big Tigger. Now, this was an iTunes exclusive track. You know what I'm saying? So, if you got it on iTunes, that's an exclusive track. If you had the album back in the day, like the OG version, you ain't get this song. Sorry about that. All right. Jamal say, kill them. Okay. That's one of his hot ones on there. With Pharrell and Tosh. Okay. Yeah, man, this was a banger. I enjoyed this. Now, this wasn't one of his standout albums like what's that, ELE, Extinction Level Existence, whatever it's called, and like some of them first joints when he first came out, you know, with the woo ha, I got you all in check and all that. Like, yeah, this was later on when he cut them dreads off, when he lost a little weight. You know what I'm saying? This was another Buster right here. This was a different type of Buster. Yeah, but also he had Jamie Foxx on this album, Mary J. Blige, T-Pain, you know what I'm saying, Jadakiss, Lil Wayne. Definitely a good joint, man. So go bump this week in honor of the anniversary, man, for sure. Okay, here's another one that I enjoyed, man. Here's one I really, really enjoyed listening to. I know some of y'all might know about this shit. Let's talk about it. Method Man and Redman, Blackout 2. This was another one on the same day. Release on the same day, man. 15-year anniversary. This was on Def Jam. Released May 19, 2009. Production by Eric Sermon, Pete Rock, Buck Wild. You know, digging in the crates. Havoc from Mobb Deep. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this was a banger right here, man. I really enjoyed playing this one, man. I'm a Dope Nigga. Ayo, featuring Socrates. City Lights. Little City Lights was a good one featuring Bun B. That one right there sampled UGK song. One day you're here, next day you're gone. Yeah, man. I was like, man, for them to sample that and then have Bun B on the track, they sampled that Pimp C line on there, you know, under City Lights. That was dope. This Is For All My Smokers. That's a banger. And a track called Never Heard This Before. Go bump that one. Go bump that one. Yeah, that's another recommended one right there. Go check that shit out. Yeah, this was a dope one right here, man. 15-year anniversary. All right. Let's see what I got next, man. We're about to wind this down a tad. Boom. Let's take it to ATL. DJ Drama, Gangsta Grills, the album, Volume 2. Another one on May 19, 2009. That was a busy day at the record store, man. Yeah, that was a busy. But was shit still popping at the record store in 2009? People were still copying CDs, right? Yeah. Yeah, they were still copying CDs. This was a busy day at the record store, man. May 19, 2009. Very busy. We just did what? 1, 2, 3, 4. We on the 4th album from the same day. Man, shout out DJ Drama. You know what I'm saying? This was on Grand Hustle Atlantic with production by The Runners, Justice League, Drummer Boy, and many, many more. Tracks had guest appearances from Sean Paul from the Young Bloods, T.I., of course, La the Dark Man and Willie the Kid. I had no idea them boys was brothers. I just learned something today. Nas, Scarface, Marsha Ambrosius from Floor Tree is on here.
Really?
Yes, on the song called Yacht Music. It's one of my standout tracks. BG, Juvenile, Soldier Slim on this motherfucker, man. Too Short. The Dream. I love The Dream. This was a dope album right here.
But you know I'm a hater though.
Why? What's up?
Because of the title.
Gangsta Grills?
And you know who wasn't on there.
Power Wall? Yeah, I guess you could say that.
I'm just biased against H-Town. My opinions do not reflect my job.
No, but let's see. They got I think they made up for it. They got Gucci Mane on here. You know, he come with a grill. He been known for grill. Well, that was back in the day. Now he
I think everybody got veneers now.
Yeah, you know, Scarface was on this joint. Like, they represented for H-Town. They kind of put the South on here. Bun B, they put the South on the map on here.
They ain't had no grill.
But they ain't had no Power Wall.
They ain't no power. Anything grilling.
Yeah, anything with the word grill in, you got to have Power Wall in. Or George Foreman. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit.
Put George Foreman in the mix, man. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yeah, man. So big shout out to DJ Drama. This was a banger right here, man. Go listen to this. I'm telling you, Love for Money, Come Up Boys, Yacht Music, Stripper Love, and Gotta Get It. Them my standout tracks right there. Go bump that shit. Go bump that shit. You know what I'm saying? All right, what's next? Okay, yeah, this was an interesting album right here, man. This was an interesting one right here. Check this out. So this is Chic Luch from the Locks. Name of the album is Life on D Block. And this is from that long list of May 19th, 2009 on Real Talk Entertainment. Production by Big Hollis and Cosmo. I didn't know who Big Hollis and Cosmo was. I had to look them up, man. They from Sacramento. Now that's crazy because this is 2009 and New York boys. I mean, I already know it been done in the past already. You know what I'm saying? With cats like LL working with DJ Pooh and what was it? LA Posse. You know what I'm saying? But look, Chic Luch worked with Big Hollis and Cosmo. They from Sacramento. This dude from Yonkers, he from the Locks. You know what I'm saying? They really, really known for the boom bap, grimy New York sound and shit. But he teamed up with two producers from the West Coast. And I thought that was pretty interesting, man. Because it had a few bangers on here. So, I give you just a little backstory about Big Hollis and Cosmo. They done tracks for Pastor Troy, Lil Flip, Lazy and Busy Bone, Daz Dillinger, Trina, Scarface, Bun B, The Outlaws, Young Buck, just to name a few. Like, these niggas been working. That's just, yeah, it's a bunch more. Yeah, it's a bunch more. But yeah, but these dudes been working, man, and I thought it was dope to know that somebody else from the East Coast was working with West Coast producers. You know what I'm saying? So I bumped it today. Thought it was pretty fly too. I thought it was pretty fly. Let me tell you about my standout tracks, man. If you was to go bump this, I'd like for you to bump It's On, Time to Get Paid, In the Rain, The Boys from New York, and My Guns Go. I want y'all to go bump them if you go bump this album. It's On, Time to Get Paid, In the Rain, The Boys from New York, and My Guns Go. Dope album. Dope album. You know what I'm saying? I think it deserves some flowers, man. So Sheik Luch getting that love from Back to the Lab, man. I told y'all. That's what we do. I got one more album, then I'm going to tell y'all about my album of the week. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. So that was it with the 2009 joints. I got one more from 2014. So it's a 10-year album. It's a 10-year-old album. You know what I'm saying? But salute, and we sipping. What we sipping on, baby? We got some.
It's a very, very good.
Yeah, it's like an apple.
Apple.
It's apple whiskey or something like that. It's not Crown, but it's some other shit. It's called Royal. It's not Crown Royal, but it's Royal something else.
But it's good.
Yes, indeed.
Very smooth.
Yes, indeed. And I would fire the L back up, but I don't know how Facebook be acting. So I know YouTube will let me rock the L, let me smoke the L. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah. So one more album, man. One more album, then we're gonna get into the album of the week. Let's take it to Philly. And we're going to show some love to The Roots.
Yeah.
Name of this album is called And Then You Shoot Your Cousin. That's crazy. The 10th anniversary, man. And then you shoot your cousin. So take a look at this artwork right here. So this artwork comes from a painter by the name of Romare Bearden. You know what I'm saying? The artwork, the piece is called Pittsburgh Memory. Romare Bearden, and he's North Carolina, what they call North Carolinian. He's a North Carolinian. You know what I'm saying?
You talking about the artist? Or
the artist.
Oh, okay.
The artist, yeah. And then let me see, when did he actually do this piece? Let me see. Pittsburgh. Let me just look it up real quick. Pittsburgh Memory.
I like the shape. It's really eclectic. You know what I'm saying? I like that.
Mm-hmm. And it was done in 1964. 1964. Yeah, so I just thought that was dope because it had a little history to the album cover. I like how they do their album covers. They usually pull graphics or photos from like some of the craziest places. Yeah, definitely from another period. Yes. Yes, indeed. But yeah, this was on Def Jam, produced by The Roots, of course. You know, I had a good time jamming this one, but it's not a bop. It's a vibe. This is like musical art right here. That would be my way of putting it out there. This is like musical art. So I got it on iTunes. So of course some of the tracks are missing. But with the tracks that they did have left, I managed to get 4 standout tracks. So I'm gonna go with Never featuring Patty Crash. I'm gonna go with When the People Cheer, and I think that's one of the singles from the album, featuring Modesty, Lycan, and Greg Porn. That's crazy last name, Porn. I Understand featuring Dice Raw and Greg Porn again, and Tomorrow featuring Raheem Devon. It's a vibe. It's not a bop. It's a vibe. So don't put this on thinking you finna go stand in the cypher with your peoples and smoke a blunt and chill. Like, nah, you gotta put this on while you cleaning up, man. While you cooking some stew or something like that. You know what I'm saying? It's one of them type of joints. It's one of them. All right. So yeah, bump this. You know, when you in your vibing time, man, your chill time, and give it a listen. All right. So let's see. What is the album of the week? The album of the week, man.
Did you drop any hints?
I didn't drop any hints. Oh well, you know what? I tell you what, my hint was if you follow the page and you saw my promo for tonight's live, what track did I use? What track did I use in the story, the promo that I made for the story? You know what I'm saying? If anybody in there and y'all watching live right now, the album of the week is, I ain't gonna make y'all wait too long. The album of the week is, man, 8 Ball and MJG, In Our Lifetime, Volume 1. This one of them joints right here, man. Me and my sister, my sister know. If she's still in the comments, she know. She know this motherfucker right here. This hit home. This was one of them joints we used to ride around. We used to ride around in my 1992 Dodge Dynasty.
Well, you had that Dynasty?
I had that Dynasty. I used to call it the Dynasty. Riding around, man, and this was what we was bumping. The song with CeeLo. It's a skin line between wrong and right, trapped in the trials of the morning light. Yeah, like this was the joint right here, man. This was the joint. Let me drop some facts about this bad motherfucker right here, man. You gonna probably want to go bump this one when I get through, cause this one of them joints. So let's see, what year was that? That was 1999. Let's see. Let me pull up my facts, man. So I know it was on Suave House Records and Universal, with production by T-Mix and Mr. DJ. Mr. DJ is from Organized Noise. Well, he's affiliated with Organized Noise and the Dungeon family. He's not part of the big three in Organized Noise. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Cause Organized Noise with Rico Wade, rest in peace. Big Rude. Sleepy Brown. And what's my other man's name? I can't think of it right now. Maybe it's the apple. Maybe the apple didn't fell too far from the goddamn tree. But yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm talking about This is one of them joints. This is one of them joints. So while I'm thinking about it, I gotta pull it up right quick because I don't like not knowing. Let me see what Organized Noise is at. I gotta pull it up. Ray Murray. Yeah, that's my man's name. So it's Ray Murray, Sleepy Brown, and Rico Wade. Rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? I see my little bro Razor Blade tapping in. What's good, Razor Blade? And I see Rich Notch. Rich Notch up in here. How did I miss Rich Notch? What's up, my G? What's up, man? Yeah, man. So this is the 25th anniversary of 8 Ball and MJG. This also got Don't Flex, baby. I want to see you touch your toes in the dress, baby.
They got all the money when that song came out.
Yeah, that Stripper Certified classic song, man. Stripper Certified. You play that, it's done. It's done. When that song come on, all the ballers finna pull all the ones out of their pocket. You know what I'm saying? I probably would have even pulled out about 31. That's about all I got. That's all I got, about 30. And I counted it.
One.
Yeah. I counted it before I got there. I knew I had 31s in this pocket. So I'm gonna try to ration it out a little bit, make it look like I just got a whole lot. But yeah, all y'all got was 30. 31s. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
I
Don't
don't know
flex,
how,
baby.
if y'all want to subscribe, I'll tell you how to recycle and get the most out of your money at the club. You
Hey,
gotta subscribe to get that info.
okay. Well,
On
what they got to
IG.
subscribe to? Don't flex, baby.
Back to, back to the lab. You gotta become a subscriber.
Yeah, subscribe to Back to the Lab, man. Sherry gonna show you how to get it back.
I'm gonna show you how to recycle your money. And
Look at
get the
that.
most for your money.
That boy say DMR made him jiggle for some singles. Yeah. I used to DJ. I used to DJ at a well-known strip club around H-Town. You know what I'm saying? Partner of mine hit me up, and he was like, "Man, what you got going on?" I was saying, "Man, I'm chilling." He was like, "Man, come pull up on me. I'm at work. Pull up on me." So I pull up. He say, "Man, just tell the people my name when you get to the door." I tell them, you know, who I'm here to see. They point me to the DJ booth, right? I ain't know that he was a DJ. He said he was at work. I was like, then what is he doing? I thought he owned the joint or something. Cause I'm like, yeah, I'm like, I pull up at the strip club. And what is he doing here? He DJing. You know what I'm saying? Walk up in that joint. He's showing me the whole ropes of how he play the songs. He called a girl name who finna go on stage next. She come up. She look through his CDs, pick out her 2 songs, pay her little money, and then she dip. She go get ready to get on stage. So he was like, "Man, can you do this?" I said, "Yeah, man, I can do that. I can do that, man. Yeah, that's nothing. I got CDs, you know, I can bring my CDs and they'll have a field day with my CDs." So, you know, I had this, you know, I had Don't Flex, baby.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. I had Pushing Inside of You. I think we was talking about that a couple of weeks ago, you know what I'm saying? From the I'm About It soundtrack. Like, I had some joints, you know what I'm saying? But, man, them is some of the most ratchetest motherfucking women up in there. They would rather give me some coochie than to pay me for DJing for them while they dancing. I say, no, ma'am. I'm here for the money. I'm here for the money. I don't want no cooter wooter. I don't want no cooter wooter. I'm here for the money because it was like $25 per girl, and it had like 15 girls dancing. So if I was getting $25 per girl, I would want to leave with a nice grip. Nah, I don't want no cooter wooter, baby. Man, I end up quitting that job. I say, nah, this ain't for me. This ain't for me. I ain't never been around some I'm talking about, bro, they would rather, instead of paying you $25, they rather let you hit. That's crazy. So I can imagine some of them DJs that was there before. Some of them dudes, man.
Oh well.
They ain't had no control.
But you know they did MJG and
they had the strip club.
They knew what the people wanted.
They had the strip club anthem on here.
All they anthems and most of their songs, you know, made ballers feel like ballers. Period.
The strip club and Don't Flex, baby.
This is the album they played when they was getting dressed to go out.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. This is my album of the week. I don't think I ever made A Ball and MJG an album of the week. So that's why it was necessary this time, man. Yeah. And it was said, you know, I was doing a little research. It was said that this was the album that let them know that they had graduated from Southern heroes to Southern elders. You know what I'm saying? Like they really graduated to another level in this game, man. They elders now. Like they wasn't just like, whoa, they saved the South. They putting out some joints. Nah, they was like the elders. Like you come to them for advice and stuff like that.
Right.
You know, if you get they blessings, you know, like, yeah, you got you a banger, you know what I'm saying? I let Ball and G hear this. I got them featured on it or something like that. Yeah. I see where they going. OGs in the game and they still doing their thing, man. Shout out to Memphis. While we saying shout out to Memphis, shout out to my partner Kenny Kane, man. Memphis MC, Memphis soon to be legend. Big love to Kenny Kane. But yeah, 25th anniversary, man, of A Ball and MJG. This is one of my favorite albums from them. They got Outkast on this joint, man. Who else on there? Let me pull that up real quick. Outkast on here. Thorough from South Circle is on this joint. If y'all remember South Circle, it's your attitude. You remember that joint? Mm-hmm. That's what describes you. Be what you want to be. Yeah, song called Armed Robbery on here, man. Throw your hands up with Outkast. Love Hurts.
Angela Axel's face on there. Scarface on that album.
Nah, face not on this joint right here. Face not on this one right here, sissy. I'm sorry. But yeah, man. That's all we do here, man. We just like to give flowers and salutes to these OGs, man, for their contributions, man. Every week it's going to be something different. It's going to be a different album that's celebrating a milestone anniversary. And that's what we like to do. Yo, and check this out. I got a couple of albums that I need to listen to. I didn't mention. Let me drop this. A couple of albums I need to listen to that I didn't mention. And if Rich Notch up in here, maybe Rich Notch can put me on game. But Takal Zero, the prequel from Method Man. If anybody know anything about that joint, man, you know, put me on game. Cause that anniversary is this week. And I was thinking about bumping it, but you know, I just don't know. And also an album called A Grand Ain't Easy to Come by a group called The Streets. Tell me what y'all know about that. That's something that I need to bump. Cause it just kind of caught my attention when I was looking through the list of releases. It kind of caught my attention. So yeah, just let me know if y'all know anything about them joints. Let me go to the comments real quick. Oh, I knew Chop was gonna say it. He said, don't waste your time. I guess it's trash. It's trash. Okay, Chop. See that's what the commission is for. Shout out to the commission, man. It's my family right there. Shout out to the commission. Share what I was gonna do with a commission sweater on.
You were just gonna put it on and take a picture outside with the firemen.
Yeah, I was gonna go put in some work, and I ain't have no other hoodie but a commission hoodie.
Log on to the subscribers if you want the story.
And I'd have been out there, boy.
They pay for that story. No,
yeah.
They gotta pay for that.
Yeah, man. And shout out, man, because I don't know if I told y'all, man, but the duck is gone now, man, and we got the logo up here, man. It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. Chop said it got a couple of joints on it. Takal Zero, the prequel, is a solid album. That's what Razor Blade say. He said it's a solid album. The Turn with Raekwon is a banger, and I love some Raekwon. Okay, that might be one of the couple of joints that Rich was talking about. You know, we'll see, man. We'll see. I got Razor Blade saying bump it. I got Rich saying don't waste your time. But I'll meet somewhere in the middle and just throw it on random. And if the first three on random don't get me, then I'm gonna take it out. I'm gonna turn it off. All right. Anything else we got to mention up in this joint? Make sure y'all subscribe, man. Make sure y'all subscribe.
Mm-hmm. And also, again, we're gonna be doing our lives every month now, like actual live studio audience.
Yes.
So if you're in the Houston or surrounding areas,
yes.
Please sign up, log in, stay tuned for time announcements. Because we really would love for you to be in networking, going on in there, you know, little light bites.
Light
bites.
Know,
and just
and them light bites be nice too, I'm telling you, man. Fruit, cheese, and protein.
Yeah. Last networking event we had, it came out really good. That whole podcast live was a networking situation and a bunch of blessings.
Yeah. And plus my boy Josh, he pulled up on me today. Josh say he got some footage. He say he gonna edit it up and give it to me. He say it's mine. I say yeah, Josh. He say he got everything. So salute to Josh, man.
And supporters like Josh that are unwavering.
Yes.
I'm glad I got to know that guy. I'm glad he's on the team.
That's my guy. That's my
Yeah.
guy. We got a good circle, man. Like I was saying earlier, the commission, that's a fire circle of hip hop enthusiasts. You know, we celebrate the culture. We have debates. We drop, you know, recommendations on each other, man. You know, it is what it is. Let's see what my man say. I haven't listened to it since it came out. I got to revisit it. What I remember, it only had a few
I do
tracks.
have something
I'm gonna go
to say
check it out.
about the,
I'm gonna check it out, Rich.
Commission.
Yeah, what's up with?
I kind of miss y'all.
Yeah.
Come on with it.
Yeah, man. Who coming to H-Town next, man?
Yeah.
Who coming to H-Town? Well, we gonna already be.
We trying to get in touch with Rocker Band. We're gonna
Yeah.
We'll see you, Rich. You out. You know you out. You know we'll be there.
Yeah, Rich done been here.
We'll be there. But,
Rich, yeah.
This year we're focusing on connecting with the commission and doing some big projects and collecting documentary footage for Back to the Lab and DMR personally. So be on the lookout for that. You know, it's gonna be a couple of year journey. We want to be in on it, be where we at.
That's right.
So we're going to see, definitely putting in work to see Rocker Badge and get to Las Vegas. Even though he's been out there several times to Las Vegas, I think we got something to say.
And I like going places where the weed is legal. You know what I'm saying?
That part. And
I definitely like going where the weed is legal. So New York, New Jersey. Was it legal in Kansas City?
I think it's decriminalized.
Okay,
I
but
think it's like legal where you can just chill on the street.
okay, but Vegas was definitely fire. Yeah. Vegas was fire. Me and Cher got to tear Vegas up, man.
When we were gonna also go see Aztec. Shout out to Aztec.
Chi-Town, yeah. Shout out to Chi-Town, man. Aztec.
We're gonna be meeting up with him in St. Louis, so we'll still be together.
That's
and that's
right.
for the St. Louis Paint Fest. Back to the Lab that DMR will be representing, along with other members of the Hip Hop Commission. So
Chop it up, bump.
Yeah, y'all be on the lookout.
Tech, yeah, man. Yeah, we gonna rock. We gonna rock, man. So I think we got everything. Yeah, so subscribe. Subscribe to the YouTube. Subscribe on Facebook. Subscribe on Instagram. Follow on everything.
Yeah,
Snapchat, everything, man.
and
TikTok.
You have to be a subscriber to get that exclusive raw footage.
Yes, indeed.
More
Yes, indeed.
subscribers, the more raw I get. I promise.
Yo, what up, Saint? I see you, fam. Hey, big Saint, man. It's my G right there, man. Fifth Ward representing. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, Fifth Ward in the house?
Yeah, Fifth Ward in the building, man. That's Saint. So that's my people, man. They from right around the way, man. Good people. They had a podcast over there, man. I was a guest on the podcast. It was a good look. Yeah, it was a good look, man. So big love to Saint, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so if we covered all the bases, man, I guess we can get up out here. We right at an hour, man. That was a good look. That was a good look.
That was good. Well, tune in next week because it's some big birthdays coming up. Y'all don't want to miss that. And
some big anniversaries coming up too. I already seen some shit in the next few weeks, man, that's coming up, man. So yeah,
y'all tune in.
Stay tapped in, man, so we can have our chop ups and our discussions, man, about this shit.
And share the lives. Share.
Yes, indeed, man. So yeah, I'm about to post this. I appreciate all the love. I appreciate everybody in the comments that was, going back and forth with us, keeping this shit interesting. Shout out to the new faces that tapped in to check us out. Like I said, if you're watching this or if you're listening to this on the podcast, big love to you, man. You know what I'm saying? Big love. Big hugs, you know what I'm saying? That's what we all about, man. Nothing but love over here at Back to the Lab. Shout out to the lab techs. Shout out to the Hip Hop Commission Worldwide. Share the experience. I'm your kinfolk DMR, man. We up out of this joint, y'all. Peace and blessings. One love.